What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Crypto Hour, the number one YouTube show or crypto YouTube show in the world. And of course, my name is Rodney, and I am joined by
Jake Gagain, number one YouTube show in the United States, number 6 YouTube show in India, and the number 17th YouTube show in China. Shout out to all our fans in China that are watching us and supporting us. We're trying to crack the top 15, Ronnie, in China.
Let's go, baby. China. But Jake, they became just more bullish on China. Looks like HSBC, China's biggest bank, is like, you know what? Here's some Ethereum. Here's some Bitcoin. So that's good news.
It is good news. Your studio looks a little different. Are you no longer in California? Where are you?
I'm in Virginia there, buddy. I have a crazy story I have to call you and talk to you about. I told the chat yesterday, but we haven't caught up in a little bit. But yeah, I'm in Virginia. I love it here, man. I love my new place. The studio is a work in progress, but let me tell you something. It's going to be epic. Better than ever, baby.
It's going to be sick, yeah. There's like, I have this studio here. I've had it for a while. It's good, right? It looks professional. It looks way better than your shitty stream today. But
shut your dumbass up, boy.
I do want to level it up. I see, like, who was that guy we watched? Elliot Trades.
Oh, dude, yeah.
His studio's fire. It's like, I like the camera where it's gonna be better.
Must be way better.
I need a new house. That's what I need, and then we can level up. But it's good to be back. We missed last week. This is the first crypto hour where we've ever been in different states.
What's up with that, bro? What's your problem, bro? Why aren't you in Virginia already?
Dude, I would never move to Virginia. Are you liking it? Is it good?
I love it. Yeah, man.
I've never been to Virginia, so I shouldn't say that, but I just I like the beach. What's it like? Is it like mountains? Is it hilly? What's it like over there?
Super green, super definitely a southern vibe. The houses, it's all like Santa Barbara. It's all like Santa Barbara, except not Santa Barbara prices. And very rainy. It was thunderstorming yesterday and raining really heavy. But I'm loving kind of the slow lifestyle, and I'm getting accustomed to it pretty quick.
It's good, man. That's good. Yep. Yeah. California's very, very, it's not like fast paced like New York or Miami, but there's a lot of people. There's traffic. There's things to do. There's a lot of tourists. So like Virginia just seems like it's just a more mellow place.
Well, let's get one thing straight. Nothing's like California. Nothing will ever beat San Diego. When it comes to just vibes and everything, San Diego is number one, brother. Number one, brother.
I look tired. We had a fun weekend. Sorry for the people that were expecting streams. We didn't stream. We were celebrating because it's my last couple days in America before we take off.
Yay! Excited?
I can't wait. Yeah, we're going to Europe. So if anybody is in Israel, we'll see you there. See you there, baby.
that'd be sick. I have to get a big trip with you soon, but I'll be down in San Diego for 2 festivals, baby. Let's go. And I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor for the next couple of weeks, which is Monkee. So, of course, they are sponsoring the stream. #ad, #we have to be transparent. We don't take supply, any of those sorts of things. It's just my sponsor, but they're on my channel. Links to everything is in the description down below. So if you want to learn more about Monkee, check them out. I'll have more news updates for you guys coming very, very soon. And real quick, look at some price action for them. Looks like they're doing pretty well on the day, up 45%.
Wow.
320K market cap, and then $57,000 in liquidity, which is pretty decent. But wanted to give them a quick shout out, Jake. All right, we got to run it back with some old school stuff. Pretty much how I got my channel started. They got me off the ground, and pretty much probably one of the biggest things to happen to your channel, which is Saitama, which has been crazy. It's been a crazy year for Saitama, but they're still around. Liquidity is slowly draining, but they're still around. They're still building the project, still having AMAs and stuff like that. Jake, there's a rumor out right now that they may have started another project, or at least people associated with this project, called 4chan token.
Yeah, I saw 4chan token. I was making videos while you were traveling because it was pumping, right? It was like the only token. There was a couple days that it was a bear market. 4chan was really the only token that was pumping. I think it literally went from like a 200K market cap to 20 million. So I was making videos. I never bought any. But as much, I'm with the viewers here. As much as I know about this project is what I saw in your thumbnail saying #Saitama dev. So I'm actually interested to see the evidence, I guess, and what you have to say about it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and say hi to the chat, because I know they get a little pouty when I don't. I love you, chat. What's up, baby? Thank you guys so much for bearing with me the last week. I was traveling in a damn U-Haul from fucking San Diego to Charlottesville. Let me tell you, that was a crazy drive, Jake.
I can't believe you did that, bro. That's like, that's a gnarly. You did it quick too. Two and a half days.
Yeah. With traffic, it's supposed to be 37 hour straight shot, but with traffic, it was like,
bro, that's a gnarly mission, bro. Like the fact that you did that, it's insane.
I ate like bullshit fucking gas station food. It was terrible.
Chat was saying you ate sushi from the gas station. Is that true? In Oklahoma?
I did not. Who said that? Everybody
in the chat. Everybody on the stream. Man.
So we have Gabe in the chat. What's up, baby? James, Javi, got my Javi coffee this morning, iced coffee this morning. We have Sacco. Somebody speak to my manager. Sacco, what's up?
Sacco.
It's my manager. We have Cam. We have Knights and Al. We have the 4chan Army in the house. We have Twos, Bud. We have Charger SRT. Says funny 2024. China. We have Joan Karu. Yeah, I love when you say that, bro. Just record that shit. I'm gonna fucking play that all the time. Wait, we have Ryan Pat Man in the house. That guy. We have Awandi, Joan Karu, Blockchain Baby. We have Baree. Where's Jayhawk at? I have not seen Jayhawk. Samuel Inu. Static Wolf, and many, many more, guys. We got to get to the show. I see Jayhawk right there. What's up, Jayhawk? We have Jason, my Ultra Journey, all the babies in the chat. Super D'Angelo, my favorite Saitama nut hugger now, a 420 4chan nut hugger. And we have a $10 donation says, when Gillette sponsorship, we looking like my homeless journey. I will fucking end you, Reese. But thank you so much for the $10 donation. All right.
Bangers.
First, let's go on around the market, Jake, and let's share our thoughts on what the heck is going on in the cryptocurrency markets. Now, we had that insane rally when I started to leave California. What's up with that?
Well, I think it's just like pure market manipulation. Like our government has always done this, right? Like they're corrupt right in front of our eyes. It's like we know everything that Nancy Pelosi's doing. We know all this bullshit. Like even like the bullshit with Ukraine, like the Pentagon accidentally sent another $6.8 billion. Like how do you accidentally do that? And now we have Gary Gensler suing Binance and Coinbase on back-to-back days. And then it was BlackRock, correct? That started the Bitcoin ETF. And then the next day, BlackRock starts a Bitcoin ETF. And then tons of companies do. And then Fidelity, Schwab, and Citadel start a crypto exchange. It's like, it's just pure market manipulation so the big dogs can get in. But I see a lot of different things. It's like, yes, the crypto market pumped because of this, but is it actually good that these big dogs are getting in?
You know what? And they did apply. You know what's crazy? Real quick, BlackRock's record when it comes to getting things passed by the SEC is 575 wins and 1 loss. That's not a bad record, right?
Wow. So that just shows like they're intertwined, intermingled. And what's Coinbase's record? I mean, Coinbase was trying to work with the SEC. That their CLO, Chief Legal Officer, put out a tweet saying like, we've requested to meet with the SEC 17 times. They've never showed up to give us any clear guidelines. And you know that they're meeting with their guys, BlackRock, et cetera, Citadel. So it's just pure market manipulation. It's a good small pump, right? People made money, but is it really good that the people from traditional finance are getting in?
You know what, Jake? It's bittersweet. It's bitter because, I mean, with these large institutions are going to be able to, they have money, you know what I mean? They're going to be able to buy up as much Bitcoin as they want. I mean, Bitcoin's finite. It's not, it gets halved every 4 years. It's a supply and demand thing. It's going to shoot the price up. It's bitter because it'll become more centralized and controlled by more people, but it's sweet because us little weirdos in the cryptocurrency space, I mean, we're going to feel the effect because we've been dollar cost averaging. We've been buying crypto. We have crypto, and it's going to shoot the price for our crypto up, and it's going to move meme coins up too. So, I don't like it, but I like it at the same time. It's so weird,
Yeah, it's just, but it's pure market manipulation, right? Like think about that, like that series of events. Literally, they go after, they sue Binance, they sue Coinbase, and then BlackRock starts a Bitcoin ETF, gets approved. And then, Fidelity, Schwab, and Citadel launched an exchange 3 days after. It's like they didn't create an exchange or have the thoughts or talk about it. Like they launched it. They were building it. So it's just, I mean, it's pure market manipulation. I've said it before, but Gary Gensler needs to go. And that's why it's cool. Like I just saw Watcher Guru tweet out, what was it, on Friday or Saturday, that RFK is, he's pro Bitcoin. He wants like Bitcoin legislation. And man, I'll tell you what. When the election comes around, everybody that's watching this right now, you need to go out and vote if you live in America and use your vote wisely. It's like I'm voting for people as a crypto, as someone that's pro crypto. I'm voting for people. Obviously, it depends on what else they say and their other ideologies. But I'm voting for pro crypto people. Like we need that. We don't need people like Elizabeth Warren forming anti-crypto armies. Like we need people that are pro crypto, pro Bitcoin, and going to push the adoption forward.
Absolutely. No, I 100% agree. It's like there are so many things that go up for like the vote and stuff like that. Or there's so many things candidates run on that are not applicable to us. And honestly, it almost seems better to stay out of politics because like it just tears people apart. But if there's a person that is pro crypto, I mean, most everybody in this chat, you and me, we're all crypto guys. We want to see the future of crypto like flourish. So, yeah, I mean, if the candidate's saying I'm going to be a person that's not going to fuck with crypto or let us do our thing, then yeah, they're going to get my vote 100,000% of the time.
Yeah,
Dude,
it depends on what else they do, though, right? Like for me, I believe like it's a woman, like for abortion, I believe it's a woman's body, it's her choice. So
yeah.
it's like if someone's pro crypto and they're straight from Texas and they're like, no abortions, like I might change my opinion, but yes, I want people that are pro crypto running for office. Side note, you see that Donald Trump also endorsed RFK. I feel like if he doesn't win,
no way.
he said, I don't know the exact quote, but it's something along the lines of like, hey, RFK's a good man. He has his heart in the right place, which I think he does. I listened to his 3.5-hour podcast on Joe Rogan.
Very good.
And I think he does have his heart in the right place, and he's trying to do good things, and he's trying to protect people and just like calling out some of the shit that's going wrong in the world. But I have a prediction, and let me know what you think in chat also. If Trump doesn't win the Republican ticket, he'll probably run as an independent and bring on RFK as the vice.
Dude, that'd be a crazy movement because to be honest, I do like Ron DeSantis, but I just feel like him and any other Democrat is just going to be business as usual. We're not going to get anything different, right? Which who knows what's going to happen when people get in office, because a lot of people promise things and they never deliver, But I just want something different in there to see what would happen,
God save the Queen, man.
Dude, he said Joe Biden's losing his damn. Dude,
he's lost it. He lost his mind.
He's
like years ago. He's had 2 brain surgeries.
Sad.
Like bro, the Queen died last year. Literally passed away. Rest in peace to the Queen. She served a great term. But it was 3 weeks ago, and he ends his speech by saying, "God save the Queen, man." Walks off stage left. Some security guard has to go, "Joe, walk off stage right." It's just like, dude, there is a 0% chance that they run that guy again. There is a 0% chance.
Yeah, it's so insane to see that guy. It's sad. It's not even funny at this point. It's just sad. And it's just sad to see this. It's just sad to see this guy, just losing his mind. And, Kamala's in the background fucking stretching, doing fucking high knees, warming up, getting ready to be tapped in. I pray to God that woman's not in there. Jesus Christ.
Her laugh is fucking creepy, bro. She locks fucking everybody up for weed in San Francisco, and then talks about how good weed is.
I used to smoke weed, listen to Tupac in the 80s. Sure, you did, Kamala. Yeah, sure. While you were locking fuckers up for that, yeah, obvious. Yeah, fucking. I fucking bet.
Moshe, this guy here.
What's up, Moshe? And RFK, man. Have you seen that guy? That guy is a fucking absolute animal. Have you seen that guy working out?
No, I haven't.
Dude, he's a brick shit.
Where do you see it?
Hold on, let me see. RFK.
The thing though about RFK is like, man, when you want a president, you want someone like Barack Obama that speaks like this and presidential.
Yeah.
His voice though, it's just kind of, it's not like a presidential voice, which it does have a little bit of an effect.
Yeah.
Look at the guy.
Look at that guy.
Absolutely, dude. He's shredded.
Dude, he's a brick shithouse, bro. He's like 69. Nice.
He's shredded, bro.
But yeah, his delivery's pretty bad, dude. His delivery's so bad.
But he has like issues with his voice,
Yeah, that's important too, because honestly, Barack Obama was pretty much a shitty ass president, but man, he was so charismatic, right?
That's all that matters. That's what people like, You see him speaking and he's saying the right things when there's shootings and things go wrong. He's saying the right things. Trump, on the other hand, he had. If you look at the numbers, he had a decent run, right? Like inflation was down, jobs were high, economy was booming, crypto was booming, but wasn't really the most presidential president, right? He said some fucking crazy stuff, which I thought was pretty entertaining. I'm a fan of comedy, and maybe you shouldn't view your president as a comedian, but dude, that guy was saying some funny stuff on a daily basis. Hilarious,
Dude, absolutely. And I mean, come on now, the media they were breaking record numbers talking about this asshole. Trump would say some off the wall crap, dude, like some crazy stuff, bro.
Bro, he called Kim Jong-un. I don't even know what he said, but he says Rocket Man, and he says my button's bigger and it actually works. Who thinks of stuff like that?
And then the first president to meet with him.
No, Kim's a nice guy. Yeah, great guy. Yeah, huge. Huge.
Man, shout out to the man North Korea, man. I feel so bad for those people there. But let's segue on to the next section, and we're going to talk about the Saitama situation very very soon. But I found another interesting piece of news, which is our favorite topic, Jake. The pretty much big story of 2022, which was the collapse of FTX. And Jake, I want to point out something real quick to the people. You think this FUD is bad? You think the FUD we're going through is bad? Look at the year-to-date chart for Bitcoin.
Bullshit.
I mean, dude, it's crazy. This was because of FTX. Remember,
what are we going through right now? That's bad.
All the regulatory FUD. I mean, the SEC trying to stomp out cryptocurrency. But you know what I think they're doing, Jake? It's not about stopping cryptocurrency. It's about, like, you could say, beheading the leaders, the current leaders, trying to put in their own leaders so they can own it.
I mean, for me, it's like, it's not fun. Like the FTX stuff, the Terra Luna stuff, the Celsius, the Voyager, like that was kind of scary for like the industry, right?
Scary.
It was a step back, but this stuff, it's like you see the SEC go after Binance, you see the SEC go after Coinbase, and like they're taking the fight back. It's almost like the SEC is kind of losing their power. Yeah. Sure, they might find them, but it's like they haven't won the case against Ripple. They've won cases against people because they've kind of forced them, right? Like they have to.
They bankrupt them, yeah.
They bankrupt them, right? But like Binance is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Coinbase is a so it's like every time that they put out these frivolous lawsuits and then one, the companies fight back, and two, the companies win, it kind of, lowers the SEC rank. So yes, it's fun. It's not good, but it's like, I mean, the SEC sued Binance and Coinbase, the number 1 and 2 exchange in the world, and we're still sitting at a 30K Bitcoin. It's like
not bad.
It's not bad. It's not as scary. Like, if I told you a month ago, Rodney, the SEC is going to sue Binance. The SEC is going to sue Coinbase. What do you think the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum would be? You probably would have said below 20K, right? Or around that. It's like we're sitting at 30K. We're looking good, but I think you're right. It's like they're doing this. You're 100% right, bro. Like they're trying to put their leaders in, which I don't blame the government, right? Like they want control. Yep. They've controlled everything up until now, and cryptocurrency came around. They don't have control, so I don't blame them from doing this. They want to have control of crypto because they know it's not going anywhere.
100%, man. And Bitcoin continues to dominate the market. Bitcoin dominance going up to almost 50%, and pretty much in preparation for the Bitcoin halving coming very, very soon. That means Bitcoin controls pretty much 50% of the cryptocurrency market. So that's crazy to me. But yeah, man, like, the big piece of news of last year was the FTX collapse and, of course, Terra Luna. And that seemed bad. And now we are hearing that they've been recovering assets from FTX because they want to pay people back. I'm not sure if they'll ever be able to pay all the people back that lost their money, but it looks like they have recovered $7 billion in liquid assets, which is great because that means they could be, it's liquid. And
what's interesting was it? I thought it was like $7 billion that they lost.
I think it was more. Was
a little bit more though? It wasn't much.
You see? Oh, it says it says it reportedly owes customers about $8 billion. It says shows the exchange owes its customers $8.7 billion. So
$1.7 billion went missing.
Yeah, but I wonder if they mean like people that had their crypto on their exchanges, or like everyone they owe. Because if they owe people they borrowed money from and other things, and other bad things they were doing. But I wonder if they mean that they owe everyone a total of $8.7 billion. Because if that's true, I mean, they're close. And they did talk about opening up FTX exchange again under new management. Jake, would you trust FTX under new management?
No, I never used it to begin with. I don't know anyone that used it. Literally. Like, that's why I was always shocked. To be like,
I'm Brady.
Like I would ask people, I'm like, what exchange do you use? And like most people in America use Coinbase. Some use crypto.com. Other ones use KuCoin. A good amount use Binance US. But no one I ever asked used FTX. No, not one person. And I asked the chat. It's like nobody used it. But I think they got a different market. Like you always say, they had Tom Brady and they had Steph Curry and they were on sports commercials and Super Bowl ads. Like they probably went into a different market than this DJ market that we're in. But I never used it. I didn't even know it was really an American exchange until they kind of went down. I never used it. So no, I don't really trust any exchange except Coinbase. Yeah. I think Binance is good. Obviously, they get a lot of FUD. KuCoin's a solid exchange. Crypto.com is a solid exchange. But no, I wouldn't, even if FTX reopens, I wouldn't start an account. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but I did buy the FTX dip when it dumped, so I'm hoping that people buy back in. So
the FTT token?
Yeah, but that's
dude. You're such a degen. You're as degen as it gets, brother.
I know, dude. I was like, hey, buy the dip,
$1.27. What you buy it at?
Like $2, so I'm down.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good investment. Follow
Trader
Ronnie for more trading tips. Yeah.
trader extraordinaire.
Yeah. How about Pepe though, man? We haven't talked about Pepe. That thing pumped. Like before you move, we were at a 380 million market cap. Last night I checked. I haven't checked today, but we were at a 650 million market cap.
Funny you asked, Jake. And dude, this is very interesting to me at this point. But yes, Pepe absolutely sending no use case, nothing, just absolute pure memes over on Twitter. They're getting more active posting. But yeah, they're pumping. And Jake, this is interesting to me. Tell me what you think about this. Now, I was looking through these top meme coins. As you can see, Dogecoin, last 7 days, 6%, Shibs, 8%, Pepe, 76% now. Pepe ran to a $1.6 billion market cap in the middle of a bear market. SHIB didn't do anything. Dogecoin didn't do anything. And Pepe was the reason why we had all these other meme coins absolutely sending. They were pretty much following Pepe. But the hype died down. And of course, we had this pump the last week. Now, Pepe is still leading the charge when it comes to overall excitement in meme coins. What does this mean going into the next bull run? Will Pepe continue to grow? Will it be bigger than SHIB? Because right now in Doge, the trading volume is on par and most of the times is higher than Dogecoin and
Pump, dude.
SHIB.
I've been saying it the whole time. And look, guys, I have no idea. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But it's just like it had, like, I've found a lot of tokens early that have had success, and Pepe just has that flair, right? It just has it has what it takes. It has the community, and there's massive whales coming in. So even when it was at a 380 million market cap, I was making videos saying, hey guys, I'm buying more. Now it's up to 600 million. I think we hit a 700 million. I think it will pump. I think it has a higher chance to do more X's than SHIB and Dogecoin during the next cycle. And I still do believe, like I said, guys, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I do believe that there's a high chance that it flips SHIB and Dogecoin next cycle. Not even high, but there's a chance, right? There's a decent fighting chance that it will flip SHIB and Dogecoin because of the hype, because of the attention. And here's the thing. It's like, what else can SHIB and Doge release, right? What else can they release? SHIB's kind of rolled out all their cards. The NFT, the games, the metaverse, the blockchain, like, which they're rolling out. They've rolled out a lot of their cards. Like Pepe hasn't released anything, and it's doing more volume than these tokens on most days.
Yeah, you 100%. And what do we know when it comes to just traders and exchanges? What the number one thing is volume, market cap. 700 or 600 million dollars, fine. SHIB 4.5 billion, Doge 10 or pretty much 9 billion. Yeah, insane market caps, but volume shows the interest. Volume shows that people are buying and selling and whatever they're doing, right? In a crypto, and exchanges love that. Obviously, Pepe is on most exchanges that are important, except for Coinbase. But going into the new market, I just think that's going to be bullish for more people looking to day trade and buy and pumping up Pepe and hodlers and stuff like that. So I do think Pepe I don't know what it is, man, but it's got it. It's
got the sauce. Yeah, it will pump. And I do think it will get listed on Coinbase too eventually, because Coinbase, like, we don't know why they're not listing meme coins. We think they're not listing meme coins because of SEC regulation, right? Because like they're trying to work with the SEC, or they were. But now the SEC is suing them. Like, I could see Coinbase just saying a big FU to the SEC and start listing more tokens to get more volume in order to fight the SEC, right? I could. So I still think maybe not 2023. We're almost halfway done. We're over halfway done. But 2024, I do think we will probably see a Pepe listing on Coinbase.
That'd be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. And, it's interesting because, unlike Binance and other exchanges, Coinbase only has SHIB and Doge on their exchange when it comes to meme coins.
No, one more. Didn't they list Lillian Finance?
Come on. Sidebar. They were supposed to launch their V2, and I guess it didn't launch, or it didn't rug, but it didn't launch. There's delays in launches and stuff like that. Let me tell you something.
Surprised?
If you're fucking buying, how can we help you if you're buying Lillian Finance still, unless you're just pumping and dumping it?
Are you surprised?
Absolutely not.
They faked the Coinbase listing and the CEO disappeared from the earth. It's like and then they migrated to a V2. It's like, dude, yeah, that token's that token has so many red flags. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't have enough hands for all the red flags that Lillian Finance has.
It has more red flags than a Chinese communist party, right?
Literally millions. Yeah. Where's Brad Beatty?
Where's Brad? Brad!
We knew it when we were at the airport. We put out that video and we're like, hey, Brad, what did we say? We put in like 10 ETH or something?
Something crazy.
That's how confident I was. I go, look, if you get listed on Coinbase, we'll put 10 ETH in. I'm pretty sure like other people matched it, right? Like we had a big pot. We'll put 10 ETH into your project, which was at the time like 25,000. We'll put $25,000 into your project if you get listed. If you don't get listed, you got to join me in riding in the crypto hour. Crickets.
Crazy.
Crickets. And guess what, Rodney? They didn't get listed. And guess what? They even gave us a date and time. It was, I don't know the exact date, but let's just say February 9th at 5 p.m. They waited until the last second. They went over the time. At 5:08 p.m., they put out a tweet saying there was something that happened with Coinbase that was beyond our control. We couldn't get listed. They locked the Telegram. They turned off comments, like just right in front of our eyes, right in front of our eyes. Blatant.
I can't help it, guys. The point of these meme coin cycles is to learn some lessons from each one. Let me tell you something. If you've been following us since fucking the last meme coin like pump, literally like, and you're still making these same mistakes, I don't know what to tell you. Get in, make your money, get out if you can. Don't stop worshiping these telegrams. You guys, it's absolutely weird, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, telegrams can get interesting. Because a lot of people in there just tell you, like, hold, when damn right they're selling. Like,
Yeah.
like they're here to make money. They're not here to, like, you think the people telling you to hold are here forever, like just to hold the project until it goes to zero? And 99% of meme coins will go to zero. It's like, you can't listen to these people that just tell you to hold. Roddy, don't sell. Hold, bro.
Yeah.
Roddy, hold. Don't be a bitch. Hold, Roddy.
Yeah. So
Hold.
you paper handed?
Come on, you Jeet. Hold, Jeet.
Yeah, just get out of here. It's fucking corny. No one likes it. You're lame. And we see through the bullshit. And another piece of, like, you could say fear, uncertainty, and doubt involving Pepe. Like, the top wallets are selling. I fucking hope so. Look, if you got into Pepe, Jake, if you got into Pepe early with like a couple $100 and you're at $7 million, please, for the love of God, tell me you're selling
Probably take some profit.
something.
I would probably take some profits, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you would sell. There's nothing wrong with selling,
No.
right? There's nothing wrong with selling. On the flip side, in order to make those big bucks, you do have to hold to a certain extent. But not every project is going to pull a Pepe. Not every project is going to pull a ship. You have to know when to get in and when to get out.
Yeah, 100%. And the truth is, you may never have a time. Guys, do me a favor and smash the like button if you're enjoying this morning show. You may never get that opportunity again to sell and make money, because like we said, these meme coins, just because they hit a so and so $1 billion or multi-million or $100 million market cap at one point, doesn't mean it's going to happen again. In fact, it's most likely not going to happen again unless they're a more stable meme coin that tends to move with Bitcoin or Ethereum, right?
But we also don't know what's going to happen with the market, right? Like, how many people are going to come in, how much money, right? And some of these products, they still look good. They have to attract a whole new segment of retail investors, though, because a lot of people that have been in this DeFi space since 2021 and are still in it, they got burned. They're not going to invest in these products. Like, are people going to invest in Shibnobi again? Is Shibnobi still around?
Yeah.
Is it still around? I thought they like dissolved the company.
No, they want it. Well, Cliff left and it's been taken over by the community, which I think, there's some people that are part of my channel who are actually part of the project, and they want to come on the show. I'm like, if you think you're going to come on the show and it's going to be sweet, it's not true. We're going to be like, what the F happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions, but that's the thing. It's like some of these projects might make a comeback. Will they hit their all-time highs? Probably not. But there was a time in 2021 when every single 20-year-old kid that lived in their grandmother's basement in New York could launch a project and would go to $100+ million market cap.
Yeah.
And they would just promise you. They'd be, oh, we got a play to earn game coming in a metaverse and NFT. Nothing building, just kind of just making money. So we'll see what happens. Will most of these tokens return to all-time high? Absolutely not. Probably 99% won't. But the ones that look good, that have still built, that have, strong community, that they have a chance to get back close, but probably not to where they were in 2021.
Absolutely. And I do want to mention something that I think is pretty interesting that I like, is that we've seen the actual traditional markets take a big dump the last week or so, whereas we've seen the cryptocurrency markets pump. And then, that's the same thing happened, like vice versa, where the traditional markets were pumping because the tech stocks were pumping, and usually crypto follows tech stocks. And it seems like crypto was dumping at that time. I like to see that the cryptocurrency market's kind of doing its own thing, and maybe it makes it less predictable, because I saw something about the DXY, which is how strong the dollar is. Obviously, the stronger the dollar, the weaker other assets are or other currencies are. But I like to see that decoupling, because I think it's important for us to kind of do our own thing in our own market. So I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's like when we move, Bitcoin and crypto has always moved against the market, right? Like when the dollars crash and the economy's bad, Bitcoin would pump, right? Because it's decentralized, it's against the market. But there was a time for about the past 2 years where everything was just kind of trending downwards, and now it's nice. It's nice to decouple from the traditional markets.
100%. All right, let's talk about Saitama and what are the allegations, Jake. So there is a token called 4chan token that launched, and I was pretty much I like 4chan token because it's an old website that a bunch of like weirdos on the internet use. I mean, their market cap has dumped pretty
What's
pretty
it at?
bad, pretty big, $8 million. Still
So
not
it shot
bad.
all the way up to, I mean, it's still deep. I mean, for a meme coin,
Yeah.
it's like, it's okay, but it shot up to what, 20 plus mil?
Yeah, and I think this fear, uncertainty, and doubts was really dragging it down because it looks like a few clankers on the internet. Shout out to Faltron, shout out to Skywalker, made some interesting discoveries that maybe Saitama people or devs are involved in the project. Now read this. He says, as I said before, 4chan token seems a big Saitama holder moving funds through OKX. Same holder bought 3.37 worth of 4chan token with a profit of 25.37 ETH, liquidated bag. Now is a top holder, 4 with 13.5K invested on 4chan. All seems to be linked to other top wallets. Now check this part out.
Pull up your screen too.
Yeah. Say again?
Is your screen, are you sharing?
Oh, I'm not sharing. My bad. I'm
No.
fucking straight not sharing my screen right
There you
now. My bad. So this is the 4chan chart right here. As you can see, it did take a big pullback right here. You know, I'm not saying it's dead or anything like that, but of course, you know, this thing was a big surprise to me, Jake, you too, because you know, big pump during when every other token was pumping because of Pepe, huge dump, traded sideways, and fucking
Nothing.
eat right.
Yeah, pumped.
And then actually a big dump, and this is pretty interesting too. So check this out. It says also no need to be a rocket scientist when he's Mexican, so his English is pretty poor. When the official account is following mostly We Are Saitama people for its first followers. So that's interesting too. Right? It's not conclusive evidence, but check this out. Beware that 4chan token is extremely high risk trade. Top wallets 5 to 12 seem to be linked to the team. Using clean wallets funded by Coinbase, Gate.io, and other wallets. Also, top 4 wallets seem to be heavily linked to Saitama and dumped 4chan token before. So, and this is the other evidence we have over here. Let me see. I think what's his name? Faltron has it, but this is the other post I was talking about, and it shows pretty much like the inner workings of you know, Saitama.
What is 420 chan compared to 4chan? Same or
It-
different?
It's 4chan token right here.
This is 420. Is this 4chan?
Yeah, right.
No, go back.
Is it the wrong one?
No, hit back. I think there's 2. Hit back.
No,
And there's 4chan. Hit 4chan. That's the one I was talking about before. I was making videos about this.
Oh,
So is he talking about 420 or 4chan?
Let me see. Now is top. Oh, it's. I think it's okay. So same about was probably now is top 4. Okay, so maybe they're linked. Everything's linked. So 4chan token, We Are Saitama, and 4chan token. So they're all linked.
All right. So what's this graph that he made look like? Holder. So go ahead and go through that graph right there, just so we can see.
Yeah. So it looks like holder bought Flume 7 to 4chan, sold into of ETH of 4chan. Look at the bag right here. And then this is Saitama OKX stuff, and this is the. So this is the original 4chan, and it went to 4chan. So it looks like top wall. It looks like they're just all cycling back through each other.
It feels like, yeah, it looks like it came from, you know, a clean wallet that's in tied with Saitama from his evidence here. And then it went into 4chan token. He put 3 point. That's a good flip though, eh? 3.37 ETH to 25 ETH.
Come on.
$32,000 profit. And then that money, 25 ETH to 46K, went into, he put 13,000 into 420 chan token. So it feels like, and I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, but it sounds like he also thinks that these guys might have created 420 chan token afterwards, after they created 4chan token.
Okay, yeah, absolutely right. And the top 4 wallets seem to be heavily linked to We Are Saitama and dumped 4chan token before. So the moral of the whole situation, though, and when people are pointing this out, is who cares? Because at the end of the day, like when it comes to other products in this space, I know I'm a big Saitama, like, you know, you could say hater, but they're still here, even though the liquidity is slowly being drained out of that project. But the principles remain the same out of any cryptocurrency project. If you got in the 4chan or 420 chan token and it pumped massively and it dumped, well, take your profits. Right? Take your profits. I mean, I'm not surprised that big top wallets are all linked to these same meme coins, because you have to understand that a lot of these devs and these projects, they're degenerates. Like when WAGMI pumped, when Shibnobi pumped, you know, all these sorts of things, these guys were in these projects. You know what I mean? Like literally. You know?
Yeah, but there's a difference between investing and starting the projects. There is, right? Because if you're
100%.
a developer and you invest in projects, I don't have an issue with that. You're like, you should, like, I promise you, when Steve Jobs was alive and Elon, I bet they have other stocks, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's the starting of other projects that get you, right? The starting and then dumping. Now, I'm not saying that they've done this, right? I'm just seeing the evidence today. But it's like if you're a developer and you start a project and it pumps up and it goes down, and you start more and more and more projects that continue to fail, that's an issue. That's an issue in the space. If you're investing in a project, like let's just say these allegations were true, and it is the Saitama dev team, and they're just investing, there's nothing wrong with that. You and I invest in projects all the time.
Yeah, and who cares? I mean, the thing is, like, you'll never know, if, especially if they're good with their wallets and they're pretty clean with them. Like, you'll never know who's doing what and who's doing whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, who cares? Because I remember that big Saitama whales were in Banana Task Force apes, right? They were in WAGMI. They were in a bunch of big products that we were focusing on. Shibnobi. Every single project you saw Saitama whales in those, and you'll see that same thing in our circle. Like the same people that are wallets in some projects or holders in other projects, or top wallets in some products.
Normal.
Yeah, it's completely normal. And I mean, to me, it's like it's great. It's like when it comes to some of these cryptocurrency projects, like maybe they are started by some of these people, but to me, it's like, well, everyone can still make money if you get in early. Just don't hold the bag. The same principles apply. So
Yeah, and just because they're Saitama whales doesn't mean they're part of the dev team. Like
yeah,
we
exactly.
know like remember JRE, he was a huge Saitama whale. He's not
Huge.
part of the dev team. So some people might have gotten into Saitama early. They're degenerates, and they probably get into other projects early, right? So
Yeah.
we have to separate that. But I do have like ETHBEM, that guy. It's like, dude, he's how many projects has he started? Right, he started like 4 different projects. He
We're going to
started
touch on that here
NFT.
in a second.
Yeah, it's like it's just well, not even him. It's just like you see it all the time with people like these developer. A lot of these developers, bro, are serial developers because they have one project that pumps to oblivion and then it crashes. And guess what? You think they're going to continue building that project? No, they launch a new one. They launch that one doesn't work. They launch a new one, and that's the issue with the space. Like I look, Elon Musk, he has Tesla stock, right? It's like he's not Tesla stock doesn't go down 50%. He launches another stock and then launches another stock, and that's the issue with the space is these guys that launch a project, make money, they take profits, a lot of profits. The price crashes. They continue to say we're building, and they launch new tokens. That's the issue.
Yeah, 100%. And this is this is actually the correct 420 Chan chart. So they're all linked together, but it looks like this is the product they're saying that they think that the devs started. So not the other one, that's my bad. And it is absolutely sending. So same principles apply to this one. If you got in and you get a big bag from this, don't expect it's 420 Chan. Don't expect this to be the next best thing since slice spread. Don't expect it to be another Saitama. Expect it to just pump and then dump eventually. So just invest wisely at a $1.5 million market cap with $150,000 in liquidity, which is pretty good. Looks like the taxes are pretty perfect contract. So maybe top debt wallets of Saitama and other 4chan are holding this, but it looks like it's pumping, and I like to see big green candles.
What's up with RFD? I just saw it down like 20%. Is that I haven't
Dude,
even checked RFD in a while.
yeah, dude, that's a fucking
What's it at?
that's one of those ones that looks so bad, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, dude, this one I feel like was just so manipulated. Like, look at the
Oh,
first couple of days, bro. There was people.
crazy.
Remember, they were putting in 150 ETH, 200 ETH, 250 ETH. Like,
Bro.
it was started by Blur.eth, and look at this dump. Like
Yep.
this, if it doesn't make a comeback, this one's going to be a big rug.
Well, I mean, the point is the same. It's like if you made like I remember when it hit $100 million market cap, I pulled out almost all of it. I did buy back in the dip, so I did lose some, but I made more than I lost. And the same principles apply. It doesn't matter what's going on Twitter or what people are telling you. You have to make sure you stick to your goal. If your goal is $100 million market cap, you stick to that.
Jesus, dude, wrecked,
You bought a bunch
wrecked.
of this, didn't you?
I bought a good amount, yeah, and I haven't sold any. Like it's just yeah, but it got wrecked, and it's like that's the thing. It's like it's a story. Like Blur.eth is the developer. He's got all this money. It's like, where's he at? He's got billions of dollars. The market cap's 8 million. Shouldn't he be buying back in the chart if he believes in this project? He's got billions of dollars, Rodney.
Yeah.
Where's
We'll see.
Blur.eth?
Yeah, exactly. Guys, do me a favor and smash the like button. Put stuff in the old algorithm. Yeah, it's crazy. And someone asked a quick question saying, is 100K liquidity for 1.5 million market cap? That's good. That's actually decent. It's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. It's not the best we've seen, but it's not bad. We've seen worse. Like, for
Yeah,
example,
exactly.
Pepe has $11 million. I mean, obviously the liquidity spread across different chains and exchanges and stuff like that, but the ratio is still pretty decent. That's actually
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah.
Let's talk about the Benny situation real quick, Jake. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like being here. So I'm hearing all kinds of crazy things on Twitter. Ben ETH blocked, or Big Boy blocked Ben ETH and stuff like that. I mean, the people I feel bad for mostly are the PSYOP holders, right? Let's look at Loyal Token and PSYOP. That's what I feel most bad for, man. I mean, Jesus, man.
So
Look
what's
at
the market cap?
market cap's 5.7 million. Look at
No
this.
way, dude.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Started at 40.
Jeez.
That's I mean, look, dude, this guy just had all the attention and he got doxxed, and you kind of see who he is. Then you see his actions online dropping N-words, and he's just saying like, oh, and he's drunk on every space, and he's just saying, oh, we're building, I'm waiting for all the Jeets to sell, and then we're going to build it and launch it. It's like, you think he's ever going to launch something called SideX that's going to rival with Uniswap?
Dude, no, but you know who told me he would?
Bitboy.
Crazy.
He told you it was going to be the biggest, best thing ever. It's got his full support. And then 1 week later, he just says, I'm not working with him anymore.
Super Bowl commercials, Jake.
And now he's telling people, at least last week, he was telling people to sell your Loyal and sell your PSYOP and buy it and bend. And I'm going to do a giveaway and give you guys money.
Yeah, shout out to the Monkee fam in the chat. What's up, Monkee fam? Smash that like button. Of course, this the sponsor for the next couple of weeks. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I mean, dude, crazy. And then did you see that video of Ben Eth giving his baby mama like cash, saying, making her say he doesn't owe me child support anymore?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that he's that same person he was then, but the mind of a person who's like, I'm going to record this and put this on the internet is like, I can't trust a person like that.
And he got $21 million. Same thing with him. You were gifted $21 million. Your token's at 5 million. Like, shouldn't he put in? And I put out like 2 tweets like that. Like, hey, do you think ETH Ben should put some of the $21 million he was airdropped into his tokens? And unanimously, every single person says yes, but he won't do it. Or I don't know if he will, but he hasn't done it. It's like, what is he doing? What was that $21 million for? Where are all those promises now?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Where's it at, Jake? I don't know. It's a pre-sale. I mean, the one thing, and I'm going to use the restroom real quick, but the one thing I've seen from the SEC, Jake, is that if you do an ICO or a pre-sale, it looks like the SEC is coming for you.
Yeah, like, I mean, he had a $21 million pre-sale. The biggest one in history.
Yeah, let me hit the restroom real quick. Drinking a lot of coffee.
Yeah, you taking us with you?
Entertain the DJs, baby.
I will.
So, this is a terrible angle.
So Rodney's in the go piss.
Are you talking shit? You gonna talk shit when I leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk big shit.
All right, chat, let me know if Jake talks crap and what the fuck? It's gonna be quick.
I'm talking big shit. But Rodney's out in Virginia, guys. But yeah, the Ben Eth situation is just a mess. And I want to get Rodney's take because he's African American, but it's like, dude, the guy, they doxed him. He's a white man. He's drunk on a space, dropping the N-word with the hard R. It's like that doesn't sit well with a lot of people, right? And that's probably why we saw the Loyal chart go from 40 million to 20 million to 10 million to now 5 million. And he didn't pull up the PSYOP chart, but I'm sure it's down as well. But I watch, I pay attention to the crypto space, and he's just saying, he literally will like quote tweet people and say, hey, I'm waiting for you guys to sell before I launch my projects, And he said he was launching the SideX and the Memecoin pad, whatever, the launch pad. And I don't know if we're ever going to see anything launch, but that's why it's important. There's just not good developers in this space. There are good developers in the space, but there's a lot of bad ones. And these guys don't care about you at all. Bitboy Crypto, when he was promoting Loyal and put out the video and the tweet saying Loyal is going to be the biggest, best exchange ever. It has his full support. Biggest, best exchange ever. It has his full support. And then 5 days later, saying, oh, I'm not working with ETH Ben. Sell your Loyal. Sell your SAP. I know a lot of you guys are still holding from me. Sell your Loyal. Sell your SAP. These guys don't care about you. These guys only care about money, Rodney. They don't care about the investors.
Fuck no, they don't give a fuck. I don't know why everyone knob gobs Bitboy so much, but it is what it is. I mean, dude, how can you do that? Be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know this guy. What do you mean? It's like, dude, you said you were going to be right. That's just crazy. It is what it is. They made a bunch of money on that. They're like threatening each other on I don't know if it's Doc. I don't know what's going on, but Ben Eth is drunk on these spaces. I guess he dropped the N-word. I mean, look at how he looks. He looks like one of those like SoundCloud rappers. So maybe I'm not surprised. Ben Eth Bitboy allegedly said he was going to kill Ben.eth. That's what Ben.eth was saying. I mean, I don't think that's true. I don't think Bitboy would say something stupid like that. But it's all kinds of crazy shit being said on the internet and stuff like that. I mean, it's a terrible situation, and I feel bad for the people who bought into those pre-sales. Are they ever going to get their money back, Jake?
No, dude, it's gone. I mean, like, unless the SEC comes after Ben Eth and refunds the people, but
not happening.
Shit's gone. Yeah, shit is gone. And he, like, even the last one, the Loyal one, he made it no cap. Send as much as you want, dude. It's just It's just scammers scamming people, bro, at the end of the day. And it's like, I mean, good on BitBoy for separating. It is. Because he's like, you know, I mean, first off, don't start like, you got to be careful who you get into business with, right? Like,
You need this guy for a week.
A week. And it's like, it's not like he had a solid track record of launching Cardano and Polygon. It's like he launched Bencoin, you know? Like he launched Bencoin that you bought, and then he launched another PSYOP that the launch went terrible. And then you're like, oh, let's get in bed with this guy, right? He called me on Friday. And I, you know, my token got delisted from Uniswap. I said, let's make loyal. And it's like, he's also responsible though. He is responsible for a lot of these people losing money.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Bitboy has to be better than that. But like I said, I don't, you know, when I look for real crypto, like serious crypto, I think of Ben as like a degen on a higher scale. That's what I think. And
Bitboy.
I don't mind shitcoins, Jake. I don't mind buying PSYOP loyal Ben token if they're shitcoins, but I don't want them to be packaged as some real legit project that's going to be in the space for a long time. And it's not a pump and up, because I love meme coins. I like gambling. Fucking send me Poopy Buddy. Let me check it out. I'll buy it. Let me read the contract. But don't pretend like it's going to be the next best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%,
Which is,
man.
Is sliced bread even that great?
No, it's not. I mean, unless you're eating some sourdough, you know, it's like sourdough's good, right? Or you're at a nice Italian restaurant, you're dipping into the sauce, like that's good. But like sliced bread, no, it's not that good.
What is the chat's opinion on sliced bread? Let us know in the comments down below. What's your favorite kind of bread? If anyone says rye, I will find you. And
probably sourdough. You know, sourdough bread is it's pretty elite, right? Or whatever bread they serve at like Olive Garden, or like those nice, like there's good bread there. But sliced bread, white bread, wheat bread, it's actually it's like full of sugar too. It's not good for you.
Yeah, I like me a nice piece of toasted sourdough bread with a thin layer of avocado and some, a thin and a little bit of some over easy eggs on top.
Thin. I'm actually hungry. I haven't eaten today. I just came back from LA. I drove down here for the boys to do the crypto hour. Drove down, woke up early, came down here, baby. We were having some fun in LA last night.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake is the man. Jake is the actual greatest of all time, Jake.
I'm working towards it. Hennock just made a tweet. I just saw it. He said that Volt will hit a $20 billion market cap last run. True or false?
That is stupid as fuck. I'm sorry. I love you, Hennock, but that is dumb as hell.
I mean, 20 billion it's high. I like Volt. I hope it does well, right? I do, but I'll share my screen right here. 20 billion is, I mean, that's more than, it's what, 4 times SHIB right now?
Yeah. I mean, there have been other predictions made that were crazier than that, but I mean, if you look at what's going on right now, it's kind of weird to think that.
Yeah.
Hennock's my boy too, but that's dumb.
He's a good kid. Yeah, he's a good kid. But he also said, what did he say with Saitama? What market cap?
Oh, are you guys ready? You ready? $1 trillion, Jake. The entire cryptocurrency market right now is $1 trillion.
Yeah. So I love Hennock, but I got to take his predictions with a grain of salt.
Are we just saying anything we fucking want right now? Are we just saying?
I want to ask him like.
Oh, Beyonce's at my door. Hold on, Beyonce. I'll come after the stream. I'll pipe you.
Ask him where. Ask him like I want to see why.
Oh,
show me why.
I had the My Crypto Journey podcast, which I got to bring back when I was interviewing people. Remember, I interviewed you, and I talked to him about it. I was like, "Why would you say things like that?" He was just like, "It could happen." I'm like, "Dude, yeah, it could happen."
He's right. It could happen. Anything could happen, bro. Anything could happen. Anything.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, but
Ronnie was talking about toast.
That's crazy to say, but he's eccentric and his shorts are killed. First of all, shout out to Hennock for working hard. The portfolio thing's not going well, but that guy, like, I always respect people who fucking just send it. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I can't be mad at the grind, but you got to be careful with those predictions, because you have little weirdos in the chat who don't diversify their content, and they're like, "Oh my god, Saitama's gonna hit a $1 trillion market." If Saitama hits a $1 trillion market cap, I will go box my grandma.
But it's good to be bullish too, because it's good for the community. They
Not
like
crazy though.
Yeah, you need to be realistic. Like if you said like, "Hey, Volt will hit $1 billion," it hit a $250 million market cap. That's a 4x from their all-time high. There's a chance it does that during the next bull run, and there is a chance it hits a 20 billion. But what are the chances, right? Because there's a chance that anything can happen, right? There's a chance that Bitcoin hits a 10 trillion market cap. Like there's a chance 100 trillion market cap. There's a chance. Is it going to happen? Maybe, right? Maybe.
Yeah, come on over. The wait is over. Shout out to Cycle Hunt. And shout out to the Monkee fan in the chat. Of course, links to everything about Monkee is in the description down below. Hashtag ad. You see the little logo in the bottom left-hand corner in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Very, very strong community. Of course, I always say invest with caution because a lot of meme coins are here for a good time, not a long time, but the burden of proof is on them to prove that they're going to be big in this space. Jake, I want to talk about some cryptocurrency education. I've been trying to mix it up a little bit in my meme coin videos just because I know like people will not watch crypto education videos or meme coin. Besides taking profits, what do you think, like, you know, when I look at like lock liquidity and contract readers and stuff, what do you think out of all those like tools you use to research cryptocurrency products was the most useful to you?
I mean, what I do is I go through the token sniffer, just look at the contract, right? Like I like zero tax tokens, make sure the contract is not renounced. That way they can make changes. But also something that's like just very important, especially when you're talking about like these meme coin spaces, like go to the Etherscan, look at the top wallets, right? Like track some of the wallets, like are the top wallets, when did they get in? If the top 5 or 10 wallets are all airdrop from the deployer, you probably should get out of there, right? It's like you probably shouldn't invest. If a lot of the top wallets, if some of the wallets have 5, 10, 20%, you should probably get out of there. Like, what's this one right here? Like this team. So the marketing, and it says marketing and it says listings. We don't know where that money's going. Like how many tokens is 420 Chan going to get listed on? Like the market, like so right here, the marketing and listings, which could just be owned by the developer and they just name them that. They own 10% of the supply.
Yeah.
Like I would follow these wallets and say and make sure like, oh, they're sending this to listings, etc. Right. But they own 20% of like 10% of the supply. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. If this thing hits $1 billion market, that's $100 million they have, right? So and then you can see these other wallets. Like click on that top one. Like when did like the number 4?
Number 4.
This one right here. Like number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, go down a little bit though.
One token right here. Looks same thing with number 3. So it looks like they
bought in same exact time, right? 6 days. Like yes, you look like you if it's a fair launch, like you'll probably see some people buying 6 days ago, 5 days, 4 days. Like if everybody's buying at the same exact time on launch, and all of the money's coming from the same wallet, Coinbase 13, they put 0.1 ETH in.
Only one token in the wallet too.
Yeah, clean wallets.
It's probably a developer wallet, which I don't mind. You know what I mean? I want to see some organic wallets because organic wallets, you usually see like other tokens. You're not going to see a brand new wallet for people who buy shitcoins aren't going to make a brand new wallet specifically just for that token. I bet you 4chan token has some links to this too. And you look like, so same thing. So Coinbase sent some
0.1. You know, it's like they're putting money in. Like,
these are top wallets, which is fine. These are top wallets. These are probably developers or people who knew about the project, friends and family, all that good shit. You know, and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good to be able to, and that's a great piece of advice. It's always good to just do some wallet watching. It doesn't mean everything.
Check the wallets.
But I remember like when Saitama was pumping and Russ was telling us that the team wasn't selling tokens. And I called bullshit because I was wallet watching because I saw top wallets who were providing liquidity for Sata Realty and Sata Mask and stuff like that. They were selling Saitama over time, sending large amounts of money to other wallets and other exchanges like FTX for influence and stuff like that. I was able to figure that out before they admitted it, just by looking at wallets. But some people don't want to do this because 1, they don't care, but 2, I think it's mostly they don't know how. So
yeah, but even this, like look at like let's calculate. Ready? Go like scroll down just a little bit. Go back to that. Let's just calculate the top 9. Go down just right there, just to like where we see number 10, just so we can see number 10. So from 2 to 10. So you have 10%, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. So the top 10 people, top 10 wallets own 25% of this project. That's a lot, right? Like that's, if this thing's pumped, that's 10 people that can wreck this project, right? That can take profits. 100%. And we've seen it before, right? We've seen where team members, I think it was the Terra guys, right? We had one team member dump all of his projects. So it's like all it takes is one bad cookie. So even this I know nothing about this project, but the fact that 10 people or 9 people or 9 different wallets, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people own 25% of the supply is a red flag for me. Like when I look at these wallets, I want people to own, majority of people to own less than 1% of the supply. Because even if you own 1% of the supply, you could do a lot of damage to a project.
Yeah, 100%. And I understand that the wallets are top heavy when they first launch, but as time goes on, this definitely needs to decrease, right? So, and that's going to require some of these wallets selling some of their supply. 100%, man. Yeah, guys, take the time to wallet watch, man. Get in there, check out Etherscan and stuff like that, because it's very important that you know what the heck is going on. Another thing I want to talk about is lock liquidity, and I talked about it on my PEPE video this morning. Now, it's kind of like a good and a bad thing, Jake. And you know this as well, because we can see right here on Dex Tools, you can see if you just click on this little green, sometimes if it's not green at all, that means none of the liquidity is locked. And if you click on it, you can see where it's locked. It's locked in probably the Team Finance or whatever it's called, the blue and white website, but it's locked for 35 years. Now, this liquidity, right, the $133,000, but as time goes on, the liquidity grows, and then have to relock it. Now, I don't mind if the liquidity is unlocked for more established projects like Pepe and other ones, because you probably know they're not going to rug all the liquidity at once. But this is also a marketing tool, also as some sort of like just reassurance that they won't rug on you. It's a marketing tool because it's like 100% of our liquidity is locked, right, for now. And it's safety because they can't rug the project all at once. But going back to Jake's point, what could happen is one of these wallets could sell massive amounts of their tokens, which will dump the chart anyways.
Yeah, I don't trust any of these. I don't trust any of these developers, bro. I don't trust a single developer. Like they're developers in the DeFi space. Like they're not saints. They're not angels. Most of these people do not care about their investors at all. They're making, and look, developers are making the most money, right? The people that get in early, they're making good money, but the developers are making the most money. And most of these guys have so many different wallets and they're just dumping on your heads. I don't trust any of them, Roddy.
Me neither. And that's why I say do as they do. When you're up a lot, take profits. You got to look out for number one, man. This
they're selling. If a developer launches a token and it hits $100 million market cap and they have $4 million, you don't think they're selling? Of course they're selling. They're all selling.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. They're fucking trolling. Big banana guy. 133 K is not bad for a product that just launched, though. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? I think that I was actually pretty decent, but just look out for number one. It's doing well. I love to see big, large, massive green candles, but make sure, right, you go ahead and take profits accordingly, because just because something's pumping today, I guarantee you in a month, guys, this project will be completely gone.
We'll find out, right? Well, we're going to check July 27th what happens with 420 Chan token.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. And like I said, just do as they do, man. Sometimes you'll never be up 100x. You never be up 10x again. Who knows, right? This is not the best time for meme coins to be pumping. Last week was good, but we got to see what happens over the next few weeks, because I do think the bull run's going to start here very, very soon. But as of right now, these are not the best market conditions to be aping into anything. Lastly, before we get out of here, Jake, what are your thoughts on the bull market? Do you think it's going to happen soon?
I think it's already happened, right? Like technically, the bull market is when the bottom is in, right? Because that's when it starts. It's we're not talking about like the parabolic run up that we saw in 2021 where we're hitting all-time highs, but I think the bull market has already started. I do. It's like, and we've shown signs. And the SEC is trying to slow it down by suing everybody. They sued Kraken, they sued Gemini, they sued Binance, they sued Coinbase, and we're still sitting at a 30K Bitcoin. So, barring any black swan events, and even black swan events, might take a little bit of a dip, but we'll bounce back up. I think the bull market's already started. I think heading into 2024, we're going to see more price action. 2024 is when we're going to see like those parabolic run-ups that we've seen. It's just what happens in crypto. We go up for 3 years, we go down for one. We go up for 3 years, we go down for one. We go up for 3 years, we go down for one. 2022, we went down the entire year. 2023, we started going up. 2024 and 2025 are going to be incredible years for crypto.
I absolutely believe so. Jake, it looks like you're going to be starting your stream soon, or stream today, or no?
No, I have to actually go to the DMV, mate. I got to go to the DMV, get a new license. Yeah, we'll have an appointment, so hopefully it's smooth.
Yeah, it should be. I actually just got my new license too. I did it over the mail because I'm not fucking lame.
Did you get a real ID?
I did not.
Have fun traveling in 2025, buddy. I got one DMV appointment. You got two. You got to go back. Or I guess you didn't go. But I got a real ID, so I have to go in person and bring them the paperwork and shit. Which I like the idea of a real ID. It's like you have to, because a lot of people, I don't know how it works. I mean, I live in America. I don't have to worry about that shit. But I'm guessing it's pretty easy to get ID because like before, I think you just go take a picture and maybe show like your lease. But for the real ID, you have to like show your utility bill. You have to show like a passport. So I think it's just probably a way for them to track us more. They make it seem like it's like a good thing for America. But I'm getting a real ID, getting it early as we do, baby.
Let's go. All right, Jake, I'm going to spend some time with the chat, do some Q&A. I'm going to throw my clothes in the dryer here for a second, guys. But I want to go ahead and just hang out with the chat a little bit. Jake, it's been a pleasure catching up with you and the degenerates, my brother.
Peace out, family. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Enjoy, guys. See y'all later.
Later.
Peace.
Peace. What's up, family? What's up, you little weirdos? I'm gonna go throw my clothes in the dryer for a little bit, and we'll do some Q&A. So queue up some questions. Any questions? I don't give a shit what they are. Just give me something to talk about here for a little bit while my clothes de-wrinkle. They're dry, but they've been sitting in the dryer for like an hour, so I need to de-wrinkle them. So let me go ahead and turn that on right now, and we'll chat with you guys a little bit, catch up, see how you guys are doing in your personal life. I want to hear about everything going on with you guys. Maybe your crypto, investing and stuff like that. But give me 1 second, 1 segundo, and then I have to return my U-Haul today. But first, I have to dump a lot of fucking cardboard off at this like recycle center because I've been moving a lot. Give me 1 second. Oh, look at the gains, baby! Look at the gains. Yeah. All right, you little weirdos. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's check out some of this chat. I'm thoroughly addicted to these vapes. I know it's bad for me. I get it. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's up. Shout out to the Monkee fam, and thank you guys for sponsoring me the next couple of weeks. We have some big announcements coming soon. We're probably gonna have an AMA very soon over on Twitter. So I'll let you guys know about that. Obviously, invest with caution. It's a meme coin. You know what it is. But hopefully, we can get some fat green candles and make some people some money because we love gambling. All right, let's see. What do I think about Milady? Meme coin. Mo Ali, to be honest, I don't really think much about Milady. I don't think it's the best investment, if I'm being honest. But you can do it. Saitama hit 16 billion with nothing. Saitama actually hit $7 billion with the promise of Saitamask and all these crazy partnerships. Russ, regardless of what you say about Russ, first of all, his come up is legendary because he was struggling a lot before that. But he was really able to convince me too. I was new to crypto for only like a month though. I saw through the bullshit pretty quick, especially after the Saitamask launch. He was able to convince a ton of people that they were going to be a big deal in the space, and they were just another pump and dump. But they're still here, but liquidity is going away. What are my thoughts on Bitcoin Cash? So Mo Ali, to be honest, I don't know a ton about Bitcoin Cash. I listen to like a lot of Bitcoin maxis, and they don't like it. They only like Bitcoin, so I can't really speak on it. I'm not invested in it, but yeah. Brad says, not so sure. I think the macroeconomic market is still in for some pain based on the news I've been hearing. I think it will hurt the crypto market. I think 2024, 25 will be the start, hopefully. I hope so, too. It's interesting to see that the traditional markets dumping aren't really affecting cryptocurrency that much right now. So that's actually true. That's actually true. No Pepe, no Lambe, guys. Don't buy another meme coin. Just buy Pepe and Bitcoin. No, there's still good plays out there. What's up, Jeffy? How you doing, baby? Right back at you. What's up, DJ? I'm not sure if Jake's going to give you his address. You can ask him, but you got to go to him. Like a lot of people like were sponsors that I'm sponsored by, like just like get Jake on the project, get your pop. It's like I'm not their managers. I can say, hey, do you want to get in on these things? But that's up to them, man. If they get to it, they get to it. If they don't, they don't. That's on them. Maybe they're just not interested. Shave now. I'm not shaved, dude. I'm keeping the beard, baby. I need to touch it up a little bit, but I'm shaving. I'm keeping the beard, dude. I love the beard. Am I watching 100x gems? No, not really. I love Virginia, Chris. I'm a big fan of Virginia. Big fan of Virginia. Love it here. Ramon says, how is Mung? Well, Mung's interesting because it took a big dump. They've created another token called Hamster Coin. Bitlord, one of the developers, allegedly, Crypto Bitlord, or is it Crypto Bitlord? It's another guy. Anyways, he's like super emotional over on Twitter. He's like saying, oh, you don't have the balls to hold. I had the balls to hold when I had $25 million. Like, yeah, you couldn't sell doofus because there wasn't that much liquidity in the project. You guys know that, right? Just because a market cap is $100 million doesn't mean there's $100 million able to be taken out of the project. The market cap is, the liquidity is probably like 10% of that usually. So weird. Nice. I had leg day yesterday, Edgar. I fucking tore my legs up, bro. It's funny. My chick is competing in bodybuilding, and her coach, I guess chicks, their regimen's a little different because their high points are the legs. She has to train legs 3 times a week. Crazy. When are you getting your studio set up, Rodney Slacker? Blockchain baby. I don't know if you've been missing the news, but my computer, I think my motherboard broke on the way here from from California, so I don't have my big computer, and then all my stuff is being ordered. And I have so far my my office, I have my rising desk, I have my 2 brand new monitors, I have a sweet office chair, I have my blackout curtains, I have noise panels on the way because the echo is terrible. So the noise panel should be here probably tomorrow or Thursday, and I'll probably do these morning streams in there. And then I have like a dresser coming. I have some lights coming. I'm gonna put some like action figures and stuff, like some Legos I've been building and stuff like that, like in the background. Good lighting. So it'll be a work in progress, but I won't have like the quality sound I usually have with my Shure SM mic, because this laptop cannot handle that mic. It just doesn't work with it, and um, and it's just my computer won't be done until Geek Squad's done with it. Not even, I had to ship it back to the manufacturer, and they have to fix it and whatnot. So whenever that happens, I honestly just wanted to buy a new computer, but I couldn't justify spending $2,000 on an or $3,000 on a new computer when I have one I just need to be sent back. So just gonna wait. You know, yeah, that laser is from my little spaceman. As you can see right here, let me show you my little spaceman. First of all, look how big my fucking TV is, boy. 75-inch, baby. It's my little spaceman right there. He shoots lasers and stuff. I heard about the Totally a Rug Pull's new project Advantis. I mean, not too interested in it, to be honest. They can't tell rug pulls before they happen. I mean, how? How? So basically, I need twice, but how much ETH to first buy the Monkee shitcoin? Second, how much to collect? MetaMask is RAPING with taxes. MetaMask doesn't tax you. It's Uniswap that taxes you. So unless you're swapping in app, I believe. Thoughts on H bar? Boomer Everson, not a big H bar person though. You know, I'm just not. Did you get your Lily token airdrop? I don't think I have. I did have some Lily finance. Am I still bullish on Matic? Absolutely. The only reason why Matic is suffering is because Polygon, right? Is because the SEC labeled it as a security, even though technically it's not, but they called it a security. Now, what's interesting about Matic is that during the FUD of like the FTX situation, everything was down except for Matic, right? So I'm bullish on Matic, 100%. Rodney Wagme is doing really good. Yeah, Wagme's doing well too. I did know like a lot of their pumps were artificial, it looked like, but it is what it is. Chris says, go hike peaks of Otter, beautiful views. I got to get out there, but I need to do a few more things, like housekeeping things. Like I have to, obviously working out's not housekeeping, but I'm going to go hit my workout here soon. I'm going to drop the U-Haul off. I have to build a few more things and put a few more things away. And then I'll start doing extracurricular shit here in VA. But honestly, I'm all laser focused on, just getting my studio set up, because it's going to be sick, man. And obviously visuals and sound aren't everything when it comes to like having a successful YouTube channel, but I want that to be something I have, so it'll help me get better, Shut up, Jayhawk. Got a bunch of snipers coming after me. Strong community to those devs is easy access to extra liquidity. They don't care about us. 100%, bro. 100%. How the F did your MB break? Did you go off road to the U-Haul? Javi, I didn't, but so I did the common troubleshooting things. I took my RAM out, put it back in, I seated it perfectly. I took my graphics card out, I put it back in there, seated it perfectly. I took the little thing that looks like a little battery, took that out, put it back in, seated it perfectly. Didn't work. It's not feeding anything to my desktop. So I went to Geek Squad. They did all the troubleshooting there. They said it's probably my motherboard. So I had to send it back into the manufacturer. So no, I took my hard drive out because I told them, like, if I give my computer and I send it back, because I have some crypto on there, which I had the C phrases for my wallets, but I don't want to deal with like downloading all my programs again and shit. I was like, he's like, if you send this computer to the manufacturer with your hard drive, he said 9 times out of 10 they wipe it, and then when they send it back, and I don't want that to happen. So I bought another hard drive. I replaced it. I took my hard drive out. It's in a safe place. So Bleeves, what's up? Oh my, is this an iPhone? Shut up, Bleeves. Bleeves, I know you ain't talking, bro. Your stream just looks bad. Funny, I'm already looking for a new apartment for you and SD. Bro, I am not coming back, bro. Who the fuck said Wabby doing good? 2 years at the same market cap and still no utility? Send me a spaceman. They're only like $25, Jayhawk, on Amazon. I'll send you the link. I'm not leaving, bro. I love it's a townhome, but I love it here, dude. I just love it. I just love the vibe, bro. So much space. I'll give you guys a proper tour when I have a little bit, a little more furnished. Kitchen's done. Living room's done. I have a dining room that, to be honest, what the fuck I need a dining room for, bro? But maybe I'll just set one up when people come over and we can all eat there, because I think that it's probably nice to have a dining room, right? Like a kitchen setup. So I'll probably do that. And then my guest room is fucking massive. It is massive. And I don't know what to do with that thing. I'll probably just put like a bed in there, and then maybe like a futon and some chairs and a TV. Like, I don't even know what to do in that bitch, to be honest. It's too big. Pause. It's too big. You know, it's literally too big. So I don't know. You know, it's a huge room. But I'm liking my. You know, I know a lot of people know me as like a party guy, dude. But like, that's not my baseline, dude. My baseline is this. Last night I built fucking Legos. You guys want to see my fucking X-wing? Check it out. I fucking love Legos. I like building shit. Give me a second. That's why I like when I get like furniture and shit from like IKEA, like I always build it because I actually enjoy that shit. Like, I'm really enjoying like putting everything together. So wait, this is my you guys want to see my little cabinet here, my little gaming cabinet. All right, here we go. Little gaming cabinet right here. Got my stuff here. Big ass TV, boy. So I got the Switch. Got my Oculus that I never used controllers and shit, but I did build this last night. Check it out. Get the not the Millennium Falcon, but I got a little X-wing here. But I do have the Millennium Falcon right here. I'm gonna build later. Got that. So pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna just get a bunch of Star Wars aircrafts that I think they're like the sickest, and go from there. But I'll have a bunch of stuff in my office. Like what I also want to do. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, by the way, guys. You guys know that if you've been following my channel. Huge Legend of Zelda fan. What I want to do is get all the links, all the links from every like generation of Legend of Zelda, all the games, and, like put them like in a sequence. And then of course I have like games and shit over here, and my Magic the Gathering cards and shit. So we still got a lot more to go. Dude, I'm looking fucking jacked a little bit now. Look at the legs, bro. Come on now. Look a little jacked. Oh no, the green dot is I told you it's my spaceman. It's my little space. I'm a huge nerd. You guys know that. Dude, I used to play Magic the Gathering competitively, bro. High school I played Yu-Gi-Oh in the fucking library all day. I'm a huge nerd. He's so shy to show us. Dude, I'm fucking dude. Wait till my office set up, boy. I was at Home Depot with a girl, and she picked up an employees only sign, and she's like, "You should put this on your office door." I'm like, "Dude, fuck yeah!" I'm in Charlottesville, Paxton. I'm in Charlottesville. Bros, ready to go for a boot camp world record? What's that? Yeah, huge Legend of Zelda fan. Huge Legend of Zelda. I got all that when my son was 3 years old. Now I have a box full of Legos. Do kids love Legos? I love Legos too. What 75-inch you got? I bought a 2020 model. I have the LG Nano. It's a newer one. It's not the newest one because I've had it for like a year already. But it's the LG. It's really nice, dude. It's a good ass TV, bro. I got it for a good deal. So it was a display one, and usually it's called the LG Web OS TV Nano 09 UPA. Absolutely not a med. It was a display one, but it was in good condition, and they gave me a fat discount, and I was able to, with the money I saved, I was able to get the sound bars and whatnot. So We got Richmond. What's up? Kraken got Richmond in the house. That's super close, bro. Huge nerd. Huge nerd. Rodney like all the time. Wait, Rodney like all time DGen master sending it hardcore with the cough Legos. If you weren't a nerd, I'm a huge nerd, bro. Mac and cheese. What? Why are we talking about mac and cheese? Fuck that. Link is not no damn elf, bro. He's Hylian or Hylian. However you pronounce it. It's Hylian, bro. Link is Hylian, bro. He ain't no damn elf. And if you're referring to the elves, the race is Kokiri. Okay, so. Yeah, that is a Glock on the chair. Yeah, I do have I do keep that thing on me too. It's a Smith and Wesson. Come touch my Legos, boy. Yeah, I have my. I was cleaning it a little earlier. It's clean as fuck right now. That is a gun, yes. I found a barbershop, and he's not bad, but he's not my barber, bro. Yes, that is a gun. So, I like how someone noticed that. I got a Samsung MB of 5 inches, Roddy. Hey, sometimes actually 5 inches is a huge difference, right? Wink, wink. I got the 2020 Sony Android. I need my apps and content with my Android mods. Okay. Well, dude, this one has a ton of like, let me show you. What if I just pulled up a TV and there's like a bunch of Pornhub on there? Like if you see right here, watch it out. I'm on Netflix right now. But you could see like, look at all these apps, dude. It literally has everything, bro. Like every app. The only app it doesn't have is ESPN, which is fucking lame. But it does have YouTube TV, which I do get when I do start YouTube TV when like it's sports season and stuff like that. I probably still have it, but it has Hulu, like all this shit pretty much. You know, I don't do a lot except like Netflix, Hulu, and like YouTube movies. I'm a big YouTube movie guy, but I don't watch a lot of shows, dude. But women watch shows, and when old girls over, you know. You should take a trip to Asheville, North Carolina someday. Western North Carolina is beautiful. Asheville, really cool city. Yeah, I'm gonna do a big little trip around here. LOL demonetized? Nah, I don't think so. You should get Ganondorf from Ocarina and Majora's Mask. Well, Ganondorf isn't in Majora's Mask, but I think Skull Kid's in Majora's Mask. But I think I will get those figurines too. I think I'm gonna get those. I think I'm gonna get those as well. So I want like some Link figurines. I want One Punch Man, Saitama's actual character from one of my favorite animes, or I think my favorite anime called One Punch Man. So hit up Richmond, bro. You will like how you like. I love Charlottesville, bro. Yeah, it's rainy and stuff, but it's super green. And I mean, how can I be mad when I'm saving so much money? Rodney also got a table in the back with cash and cocaine. Nah, no drugs. Rodney pulling a John Morant moment there. Yeah, I'm not working for the fucking. I mean, you can have guns on YouTube. You know, I'm not telling anybody to. I'm cleaning it. I'm not telling anybody to harm anybody or anything. But it's also good to have. It's also good to have for protection. Cam OG. So I've passed pretty much every Zelda game except for I've 100%ed a few of them. But I beat everyone except like Oracle, Season, and Ages, and there's a few on the Game Boy that I haven't played, but I've played a lot on the Game Boy. I beat everyone for console except for the newest one. I have it. I haven't had time to play it yet. I've just been so busy. And honestly, I feel so bad about fucking spending a lot of time playing video games. Right now, I've been, a little more like liberal on like time, but because my studio's not ready. And honestly, I want to put out a bunch of content, but I can't do the content I want to do without my studio. Jayhawk, fucking dumb as hell. You need to come to Georgia and see Savannah. Dude, I've spent an entire year in Georgia. That's why I knew I wouldn't mind the South so much. Matt says you need to see the new Demon. I don't like Demon Slayer, dude. Okay, look at. I think it's good. The art is good. I just hate how the main character is such a bitch. He's such a pussy, and I don't like it. I just can't deal with it. I tried. I watched like 5-6 episodes the first season. The story's good. Pussy. I have not, Dimmons. What is that? Did you leave Cali because of the taxes mainly? Orcas, the lady friend, just the final kicker. Canada's up 6%. Yeah, I mean, it is taxes, but what change of scenery and like it's just cheaper to do my car insurance is like $80 a month. You know? like I'm combining my phone with like my internet. It's like I'm saving another $150 there. I'm paying $600 less in rent. I have to pay for water now, but you know, my IG is no longer friendly. Finally by non-followers. A night vision pic of my buddy holding a 240. Really? You should be able to dispute that, Brad, because that's crazy. You can't show you can show guns on Twitter. That's crazy. I mean on Instagram. I like the East Coast so far. What are you doing with that dildo? Right? What are you talking about? What dildo? You mean that one over there? I'm watching One Piece. One Piece is good too, but I haven't really finished it. Yeah, I'm telling you, GeoX Crypto, he's such a little bitch, bro. My Sony will have a dedicated 5G modem for online Dolby Vision files on the fly. I don't even know what that is, bro. But see, I'm not like that. Like this TV is good enough for me, you know. Like there's only so much that I care about. Are you hyped about Jasmine, bro? I don't know much about Jasmine, and I'm not really. TBH. TBH. But what else we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna start a sick little Lego collection too. I gotta get a bigger shelf. I think I wanted the first row to be Legos, and then on top of it, I have some like, little signs. It's gonna be like a generic streamer studio though. But I'm just glad to have my own little space that's sick. You know what I mean? Like my own space that's like just all for just one room dedicated to just which I had before, but there was other shit in there. It was my guest room and stuff like that. So when people came over, you have a DTS theater systems, no tiny soundbar here. Dude, I don't think if I had any dude, this thing is loud. If I had anything bigger than this, it would destroy my neighborhood. Like this is loud enough unless like if you have like a big room, like an actual theater, then yeah, you need some real legit stuff. But my living room is actually kind of small. It's just as big as my other one at my other house, but I've seen bigger living rooms. The biggest room in my house is the guest room. It's massive. You been saying you don't know about Jasmine for a month? Come on, bro, do some research. No, I don't want to do research on Jasmine. It'd probably give me some views, but it'd be inauthentic. I'm not interested in it. I'm just not interested in it. I've looked it over. It just looks boring. More memes. Sending you a Lego dildo. I'm gonna fucking. It's gonna be just a bunch of black Legos. Dolby Atmos soundbar, just marketing Atmos would be sick if you had actual 5 or 7 speakers in your room, including one. I don't need that much for a small ass living. Y'all crazy as hell. Why don't I need that much for a living room? I just have like one little bar. They're LG. One bar goes across in that little subwoofer, right? They call them. Cali's a real shithole last few years, right? Look at nothing's more beautiful than San Diego, bro. You know what I mean? But when you weigh the pros and cons of like living there and stuff, like I'm not sure if it's worth it long term. Just to be honest, I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's beautiful. I don't hate the place. I think it's great. But girlies out here. It's cheaper to exist out here. And I'm focused out here. I don't have many distractions, any parties, and like crazy stuff like that. I'm gonna be traveling and stuff like that, but I'm happy as a clam out here, just living my life. I already got a redhead. I got a bad bitch redhead. It's cool. I got one already. So that pea shooter, it is a pea shooter, but it's still 9mm. What guns you gonna get? I'm gonna get one AR. I don't know. I don't know. I think I want something more close to like an M4 carbine, like something kind of like a collapsible buttstock, kind of practical. Not the hardest hitting rounds. 5.56. Maybe you can help me out with that, Brad. We can chat a little bit. 5.56. Something like not too expensive. I want to customize a little bit, and I want to get like blue handrails and stuff like cool stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to get cool shit like that, but I just want one. Well, I want a shotgun too. So I have a Winchester, an 1894 Winchester. I think it's 1894 Winchester, which shoots 450 Marlin. Which I can find a ton of 450 Marlin out here. They have it. California didn't have it, so now I don't have to worry about getting a new gun. It's just a big ass round. Like it'll kill a bear, right? It'll fuck up a bear. I have my little. This is perfectly fine for home defense. Like you don't need you don't need anything more than like this for like home defense. You don't need anything more than that. You know, I mean, to me, it's like and this is cool because, you know, if I'm bringing like a lady with me, she can shoot it. She can actually hold it because some of those Glocks that are so huge, like unless you have big man hands, you ain't holding no goddamn Glock. You watch porn, my boy? What do you mean? I'm telling you, within a year, she's pregnant. Probably. I will definitely help you out with that. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna send you my number, Brad. I'm busy as fuck, but I just want an M4 carbine, like something like. But I do want to customize it. I don't want to buy a stock one, Brad. I do want to customize it a little bit. I want to have like some character on it. I'm thinking, Brad, I want to get like just like any sort of like red dotted CCO because those are even good for like 300 meters. You know what I mean? Like you if you're decent, like, and you don't need anything longer than that. I do want to get like a long gun later, like some sort of bolt action, like you know, maybe holds like four rounds in the magazine or something like that. Something cool like that, like some long range shit, some long range hunting shit, because that'd be fun just to practice with that. But for the M4 or something like similar to that, I'd rather have like, you know, just basic shit. I don't want anything, you know, because, you know, obviously I spent some time in the National Guard and, you know, first we use M16s and now I use M4s, and I think they're just practical and they're fun. They're neat. Get a nice little sling. I don't need like the fucking. I don't need all people over customize things so much. Like just get a decent gun. Maybe has different colors on it. You know, looks kind of cool. A really expensive, nice optic. You know, it's just a red dot, a CCO, the close combat optic, or something like that. Just get proficient at it, zero it real well. You know, go to the range, make sure it's fucking to your eye, because obviously everybody's eye is a little different and stuff. Obviously, a red dot, you put it on the thing, it hits, but yeah, everyone holds their weapon at a different spot. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, just make it perfect for me, and then I could just go practice with it at a range or something like that. You know, just get really good with it. I'm pretty good with an M4, but like, you know, proficient, and then like some sort of shotgun, because shotguns are good for home defense. Welcome to VA, sir. You're about 45 minutes from me now. Stalkers incoming, dude. I had more stalkers in freaking San Diego. Doxing my address. Oh, okay. Damn, Brad. Guys, but I had to get out of here, guys. My clothes just stopped, and I have to fold them before they wrinkle again, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. Hopefully, I filled you in with some cryptocurrency news along with a little entertainment. Bear with me for these cheap-ass poverty streams for a little bit. It's going to be like this for a while, so just bear with me, okay? As soon as I get my computer back, my studio should be done by the time my computer is back, because the computer takes 2 to 4 weeks to get done, and all my studio shit should be here within the week. So appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 And it looks like I cannot close my stream, I guess. It's saying I can't end my broadcast. Can you guys still hear me? Are you guys still there? What the fuck? Wait, let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, let me go to my phone, because I don't know why it's saying I can't end my broadcast. it's like you cannot end it. The fuck? All right, let me go stream mode. You have to go on my phone. That's actually hilarious, right? Perma stream, I know, right? On the all right. Sorensen. I gotta go fucking drive to the dump. That's gonna be fucking fun. What happened? I fucking love you, Psycho Hunt. Don't ever change. All right, let me just go. Let me enter studio, and I can end it on my phone. All right, little weirdos. This time I'm out for real. All right. Double Rodney.